What's up, y'all? Getting ready to pack. Well, I'm already done packing pretty much. About to head off to the airport. A couple of things I wanted to show y'all was making sure that I have snacks on the airplane. And then you can pay as you go with the data. So you get one of these, pay as you go, goes to the airport, and then instead of paying for theirs, you can just get that one. This is for the VPN. So this router will allow me to use my VPN that's in my home network rather than the VPN at the country I'm going to. So that's pretty much it. I had to pack a lot of things. Y'all know well, y'all don't think y'all know, but I cut my own hair, so I got the clippers in there. Y'all can see the monitor back there. I got 2 other suitcases, and those are in the car already. So those have all my clothes and stuff, majority of my clothes. This one is mainly for like my monitor, all of my electronics. With Delta, you get 2 carry-ons for free, 2 free bags. There's my other carry-on, like my work laptop, my tablet, all of that stuff. This is my work situation that I have. And then all of my personal stuff and all of the other stuff is in there. So yeah, just getting ready. About to head to the airport and gonna do a vlog and everything and kind of show y'all around the Amex Sky Lounge with that. See y'all in a minute. Okay, so why Africa? So I could go back to like Barbados, or I could go to another country that's like 2 or 3 hours away because it's a 24-hour flight to get to Africa. But the thing that I saw when I was there was an opportunity for growth and an opportunity to buy more real estate. I own a couple of real estate properties here in America, and to expand that portfolio and buy a condo for like 60 grand just made a lot of sense to me, brand new. Not only that though, not only the business opportunities, I also know another BCBA who's out there, and she is starting up her own clinic, and I told her that I would, come help her out and do what I can. Not only those type of opportunities, but just the way that you feel as a black person when you are around nothing but black people. And not to say like race has a large impact on my life in general in America, but you don't know what you don't know. So when you live a life in America or in a developed country that is like a white quote unquote country, you don't really know that there is something else until you experience that. So when I experienced that in Kenya, that was impactful for me. Along with the other things that I talked about, I think my entire life I've been thinking about moving out of the country and just to explore other ideas and other people and other cultures and to better myself in that way. But also, when I went there, I just kind of realized that it's a lot more developed than I thought it was going to be. The people are a lot nicer than I thought they would be. The culture shock, so to speak, wasn't necessarily there as much as I thought it was going to be. So all of those things led me back to Nairobi, and that's why I'm going there over a country I have family in, like Canada. Those countries are great, but the opportunity that I see in Nairobi is much better for me as far as like developing real estate and people being there that are on a progressive track. Nairobi is called the Silicon Valley of Africa because a lot of like the Microsofts and all of those companies have headquarters there. So, and it is the youngest region in Africa. Africa is said to be the largest continent by 2050 because the young population is growing so much. And a part of that will be Nairobi. So those are some, but this flight's gonna suck 24 hours, but I'll get through it. A little layover in Amsterdam, and then I'll pop back in, like show y'all how the lounge is looking and stuff. So yeah.
Did all that have to go all the way back out?
Yeah.
Their water?
Yeah. I just paid $300 for some bags, so I'm annoyed. But I'm headed to the Centurion Lounge, so let's see how that is.
I know, but they
Chicken was pretty straightforward. Now, standing in line to get lunch. Let's see how that is. So here's the spot I ended up getting. It's pretty decent. So here's the spot I ended up getting. Here it is. Food. Let's see. This place is pretty packed today. Here's the Sky Lounge where American Express card holds. Get private access. Get places to sleep. Have a shower and stuff. Here in Netherlands in Amsterdam. I talked about a little bit on a previous video of how I'm doing remote work. What does that look like? What is remote work? For me, it looks like I'm able to travel to the different locations that I want to travel to. And as long as I have this little guy, or my VPN router, I'm able to connect in a secure way so I'm not breaking HIPAA compliance. Also, I'm able to do like my treatment plans, my supervision, everything remotely and through telehealth. So it equates to essentially the same thing as if I were in the clinic. So yeah, I'm here in Amsterdam on the way to Nairobi, and get there, I'll be working there for a while instead of having to come back to America in a week or two, I can stay out there for a few months and just kind of hang out. So that's the point. If you have any questions about how I'm able to travel around and do telehealth and things of that nature, you can always shoot me a DM. But yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Get y'all. What's up out here in Nairobi? Check out the scene. Walking to Shandara. I hope I'm going the right way. But yesterday I had a flight. Here's what it's looking like. Yesterday I had a flight from Amsterdam to Nairobi. And when I got here, okay, so once you get to Nairobi, you think that you're about to go just get your bag and everything's gonna be fine. That's one of the things about Nairobi. It doesn't work as quickly as America or like other Western countries. So be prepared to wait for like 2 hours. Anyways, got the bag, got back. This is the neighborhood that I'm in. It's near Westlands, or it is Westlands actually. But it's like the other side of Westlands, not Sarit Center Westlands, but just outside, probably near residential areas. East Church Road is where it is. You have this area as well. So yeah, I'm just walking to the supermarket. It was a pretty good flight. I did 9 hours to Amsterdam from Houston. Then I did another 9 hours. From Houston to Amsterdam was 9 hours, and then Amsterdam to Nairobi was another 9 hours. So a pretty long flight. But I'm here. The plans are to just kind of walk around and get the feel of things, try to figure out the area that I'm in. And then after that, I know I'm near the gym that I want to be at, so I'll probably go sign up for that pretty soon. Also, I plan to, like I was telling y'all before, get that rental property going on over here, buy that property, that condo, and then get the rental property going. But yeah, so Nairobi is a great city. It's vibrant. Everything is like, you know, everything has like a story, and everything has flowers, and it's kind of like Mexico City in that sense, where it's a big city, but it also has a lot of greenery. But the thing about Nairobi and the continent in general is that things do not work as quickly as you think that they will, or that you're accustomed to in the Western world necessarily. So in order to get used to that, you just have to kind of come under that, get that through your head and just deal with it, right? It's like, don't expect yourself to get the same amount of conveniences as you do when you are in America or England or, you know, even Japan. But it's a great city, great city. Cost of living is cheap. People are very, very nice. Everybody's black, so that's cool. Everybody speaks English, so that's cool. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. Just walking to, I'm probably going the wrong way, but it's all good. Yeah, so let me know what y'all want to see. Do you know where Shandara is?
And what's that?
Market?
Food plus.
Yeah.
Supermarket.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
You will see a very good.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, everybody's nice. Everything's pretty chill. You don't necessarily have to worry about, you know, violence and things of that nature. So it's cool in that sense. That's kind of normal here. Like if you stop somebody and start talking to them, they just kind of talk to you and they're kind of open to having a conversation. So that's cool and different from these states, right? It's like in the States, if you ask somebody a question, they might look at you like you're stupid or something. But here, everyone's willing and ready to talk to you. And they always treat you as if, you know, you're not bothering them. That goes a long way for me in my deciding factor of where I want to go, where I want to spend the most time. Mexico is like that as well, where they're very nice, but obviously I don't speak the language as good as I would like. So, and everybody's not black like here as well. Ooh, I can't believe I found it. Shout out to that lady.